everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 74 of Modern Skyblock 3. Today, we will probably get finished with Blood Magic and maybe start Evilcraft. That is the plan. I hope it works out. So between episodes, I expanded my altar a little bit. And basically took the level 3 altar that I had and threw some runes of sacrifice on there, and some runes of capacity on there, and maybe a few speed runes, just to speed things up. And what we wound up with is a pretty nice altar. It's got capacity for about 30,000 LP stored in it. It's a really rather quick processing, and we get a decent amount of LP every time we kill dudes who just hang out here like that. Haha. Nice. So we're quickly producing runes. I set up some extra filters for each of the 3 types of slates that we're able to make now. Things that, you know, people who watch this channel probably have seen a few times before in their lifetime. So I didn't do a lot of it on camera. Just kind of, you know, the standard, like, setting up the rituals and stuff. But today, we want to get into Blood Magic because we want to take a look in the book and figure out exactly what quests we need to knock out to finish up Blood Magic. We'll probably, like usual in the series, kind of just knock out the quest, because Blood Magic we've seen and played with quite a few times before. Like, we're familiar with how Blood Magic works, right? Yeah, we're cool. But I do want to check out Evilcraft and see what, like, the deal is with all this stuff. So I'm looking forward to checking that out as well. So I guess the next thing, do I need will crystals? I don't think so, because it doesn't say I do. So hopefully I don't. The blood shards, that's the next step. By adding a binding reagent to an alchemy circle will allow you to turn diamond tools into bound ones. You can activate their special ability, but that will cause them to slowly drain LP from your network. When activated, the bound blade gives hostile mobs a chance of dropping a blood shard, and that is cool. So we're going to need a binding reagent, a bound blade, and a weak blood shard. So first off, let's go with a binding reagent, right? So that would be you. So you are redstone, glowstone, gold nugget, and gunpowder. And we're going to need a minimum of 400 will. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure... Where's my thingy? Here it is. You've currently got 58 will in you. But you, I forget what you're capable of storing. So do I need more will going on here, or what's the deal? So I've got like 28 of these. So if I just throw them on the ground, is that gonna then magnet up into my inventory? I'm hoping, and it should land right into this guy, right? And I remember, like, I was storing a few just to be safe in case I ever needed them. Hooray, 99 will. Alright. But in order to make this reagent, right, we're going to need a total of... Or it drains 10, but we need a minimum of 400. So we may need to upgrade this dude. So let's do some smart things. You know what I could do? I could blacklist the will drops. Did we get any of those? Because you are currently in blacklist mode. So if I blacklist will and ignore NBT and ignore metadata, hopefully that means any and all will, it'll just not pick up. And then I'll get it all. Haha. In theory, that should work, right? Hey, I got the Jester hat, though, so I got that going for me. You know, which is nice. Cool. And you're doing a pretty good job. Contains raw will. Okay, cool. But hey, you filled up to 256 real quick, didn't you? Haha! So we're going to need a larger one, for sure. So you need to get upgraded into a higher tier of this dude. So you're going to need a lesser Tardic gem. You need diamond, imbued, and a block of gold. So imbued is this tier, right? Gold shouldn't be too big of a problem. There were a couple other things I did, now that I hear that cat wailing. Didn't I have an extra one of you? There's the petty. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so you're going to need to be used to upgrade the petty. So diamond, redstone, and lapis, right? So another diamond, redstone, which I may need to request some more of. You know, while that's cooking, let's get the lapis. And hopefully you do some explodey things sooner than later. Come on, explodey things. So I did try to create an aversion obelisk here to prevent endermen, wither cats, and wither witches from spawning. However, it doesn't seem to be working. And I don't know if it's because it doesn't work with cursed earth, or if it just doesn't work at all. That's a, you know, question for another time, I guess. But yeah, TLDR, no idea. So you guys seem to be just dropping items in there in huge quantities. Hey, there we go. Some explosions happened. Tell me that means we're going to get redstone, please. Just got to wait for like the right ratio of items to drop in there, and sometimes that don't happen none. I mean, it does. It just takes a minute. We have to get a little bit lucky. Usually, if it drops out of sequence, it kind of, we just have to wait to the very end, which, oh well, we'll live. Unless I want to process some of you. Which I could do. I mean, we have a pulverizer. Hey, there we go. And I think you auto output into here. So, with that said, there we go. Sweet. Alright, so let's go get this stuff upgraded. So basically what we'll do is we will put you... So it's diamond, redstone, lapis, right? So diamond, redstone, lapis. That'll cook up, right? And then you are diamond, gold, slate. So diamond, gold, slate. Diamond, gold, slate. Minimum 240. Haha. One moment. 247. Doesn't use the 240, it just needs to have 240 in the... Which is, I've said this before, interesting crafting mechanic. Always kind of liked that concept of, like, you need to have a certain amount of will, right? You need to have a certain amount of a resource before you can begin crafting. It's an interesting gating mechanism because it makes it not grindy, while at the same time making it, like, require a gate, right? Like, I need to get a certain amount of this stuff, but it doesn't use that amount to do the craft. I want to say that's, like, one of the few mods that has a mechanic along those lines, right? Which is interesting to me. Like, you need to have 100 redstone in your inventory, but you only need 10 of them to craft, right? Kind of the same concept, but different. Okay, so you're currently storing 767, so we're actually getting really close. Nice. 415, that'll do. All right, so now that's the 415 that we need. So now I should be able to get the reagent, which is glowstone, redstone, nugget, and gunpowder. Glowstone. Redstone. Nugget. And gunpowder. Glowstone, redstone, nugget, and gunpowder. Whoosh. Nice. So there's your binding reagent, and I can use that with a diamond sword to make what I need to make. So I think I need the arcane ashes, we need the reagent, and then we need that. Sweet. Hooray! Nice. Alright, so what's my LP network look like right now, by the way? Let's turn you off for a minute. Let's kill a few of you guys. And remember, we need these blood shards to get to a tier 4 altar anyway, so it's like totally good idea that we're doing this. Maybe we had a baby zombie riding a chicken in there. Sweet. Alright, you nice and getting filled up? Sweet. Okay. And it does a good job. Oh yeah, you're getting full. So, anything in here I care about? Nope. Not so much. See you later, everybody. Cool. It's kind of been the way I've been doing things. Just been voiding it. Who cares, right? Like, should I store it in Applied Logistics? Sure. Do I need to? No. I mean, I have a dedicated mob farm for mob drops, so there's really no reason to keep all this junk. My only regret is that it's not as fast as I'd like it to be. Okay, so with that covered, how's my LP doing now? 28,000, not a terrible... To be fair, that holds a lot down there. And if I kill things quickly, is the time that I get the mob drops in my inventory. Like, if I kill them fast enough that we overwhelm this ranged collector. Right? So that's pretty good. So now what I should be able to do is take my bound blade, which if I wanted to, I could throw looting on. Which might not be a bad idea. So I mean, I have 7 ancient tomes of looting, so like, let's not even worry about it, right? Head is you. For some reason, like, frame rate drops like crazy when I search for head. It's very interesting. Well, it's not the creeper head, I can tell you that much, because that didn't cause any frame rate issues. Oh, you need a book, and you need more lapis while you're at it. So let's get that, and let's get that, and some lapis. Cool. So you and you get a looting 3 book. You and you get a looting 4 book, and then you and you require 35 levels, huh? To be fair, I had a stupid amount of levels, and I just said, I don't care. So, looting 4. You're off, right? Yeah, because what'll probably happen is that the blood shard would theoretically get absorbed. Not the strongest sword in existence, but hey, we get blood shards from it, so that's cool. Let's see how we did. Hey, we got, wow, not a terrible amount. 16 blood shards from that. Yeah, that's what's up. Nice. Alright, so we can turn you off, and we can reference the book, so that's a quest complete, right? Nice. That's what's up. Alright, cool. So now we need rituals. So we need a master ritual stone. We need each of the different ritual types. So to make a master ritual stone, we need that. So we need 4 ritual stones, which needs reinforced, which I've been accumulating a few of, right? So my tier 3 orb is right in here. That will do for now, right? Master ritual stone requires my tier 3, which is apprentice, or magicians, right? Yeah, cool. So ding ding. Let's hear it. Ding for me. Nope. We need each of the inscription tools. And then you also want a ritual diviner. Alright, so inscription tools. I always forget what these are, but we should know them by now. Lapis, blaze, obsidian, ghast. Right? So ghast. lapis. Blaze the slime blaze thing. Quickly now. This one. And obsidian, I said, right? So, in theory, I do that, and you totally need some LP in you, don't you? Thank you. Sweet. Are you done already? Yeah, you are. You can kind of just watch the blood tank drop, and then you know that you're cool. Okay, and ritual... Oh yeah, ritual... Diviner basically needs that. Hooray! Quest completed, updated. Rituals, nice. That is cool. Alright. And then... Final piece to complete all the blood magic quests that we have to do would be the elemental inscription tool, which needs a tier 4 blood altar, right? So for that, we're going to need a healthy bit more of blank runes. So let's get pretty much as many of those as we can, right? And what I'll do is I'll get stone here and here. And then I'll put this many. I forget how many total we're going to need, but hopefully 32 is enough. And if it's not, we'll find out pretty quickly, won't we? So I'm going to put you guys in here. That should be cool. So let's get out this guy. Switch his chapter to 4. Set it to that. And then we'll see. Nice. That's what's up. Okay. So let's just get some cobblestone anchoring going. So what if I did this? Can I switch you into horizontal column? Oh, no, that's not what I want. I guess what I want is range 3, huh? Yeah, I guess I don't have like a good building mode for building this, do I? Unless... I put one here. And we did... range 6. That would probably do. Right? So I could put one here and do range 6. And I could put cobblestone here and range 6. So that would work, right? And then you just want, let's get some chiseled stone if we have some. And if we don't, then so be it. We have a few. Let's just get some regular smooth stone then. Because you just have to be a solid block. You don't have to be anything more than air. And just to be cool, we'll remove the cobble. Right? And then we need blood bricks. So that's these dudes, which need 4 of these, which is just this. I think you need the altar itself to be in line of sight, because it's the altar that's projecting this image. And that, my friends, might be a tier 4 altar. Yeah, it is. Tier 4. You can see it in the top left. Nice. That's what's up. See it up there? Tier 4. That's beautiful. So to get a dusk dude, we need a block of coal, which we do have. So lucky us. And you can be used. So I need 2 of these to get the Dusk Diviner thing. Did you count as complete? I guess you did. So I guess I need another block of coal. Oh, and you need a couple demonic slates. So what I'm going to do is turn you off. I'm going to remove this filter. Put it in here. I'm going to want another filter so that I can have demonic slates ready to go. I'm going to pop one of these dudes in here and just let him cook like crazy. Because you're going to need a healthy amount of LP to make a demonic slate. And you can tell when it gets to the higher levels because it drains even faster. So that's probably a level 2. So see how quickly that drained. Now watch the level 3 drain. See how much faster it's going? Maybe that's level 4, I don't know. Was that a demonic? It was! Nice. Okay. So I'm going to whitelist demonic in here. I'm going to pop you into there. I'm going to pop you into there for a moment. And I'm going to fill up enough LP such that we can make more stuff. And at some point I might wind up moving this structure, but we'll see. I want a little bit more LP and then I'll be comfortable. That should be enough. And you can be off because you won't empty the thing until you get demonic tier. So that should be a second demonic showing up any moment. And then you guys can make your ritual diviner of duskiness. And that's a ding. So we've just completed what we need to complete in the blood magic chapter. So what is this even doing for us again? I forget. So number 1, using blood gets us towards advanced defense. I guess requires using blood. Quantum physics with blood. Cool. Was there anything else that it did for us? These lines are very confusing lines. But we also wanted that, like, let's make it nighttime, dude. So I want that ritual that makes it nighttime. And I want to say it was like the imperfect ritual stone that combined. So let's do... So what's involved in an imperfect ritual stone? Right. And the orb in the center. That should be sufficient. And this is me, like, remembering way back in the day. But wasn't it, like, a lapis block? Hey, there we go. That's what's up. Yeah, it was a lapis block. The imperfect ritual stone gives you access to, like, a few, like a handful of rituals. Oh, and by the way, somebody explained to me that your radiation level reduced by 5%. It's not 5% of 100, it's 5% of your current level. So, hey, here's a nice way to get rid of my radiation, which was my whole reason for doing blood magic. That's what's up. Look at that. How do you like that, ladies and gentlemen? For the rest of the episode, we're going to be taking naps. An episode of naps. But no, that's not really what we're doing. So, like, you know, that's cool. So let's come back in a minute and maybe start on Evilcraft. And then what we'll probably do is wait until next episode to go back to Mars and hopefully find some kind of place that is cool, like, you know, to fight in and whatnot. So for now, like, I'm going to call Blood Magic done enough. And we have Blood Magic unlocked such that if we want to get deeper into Blood Magic, we can later down the line. Does that sound cool? Cool. All right, so let's look at Evilcraft next. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the looking at Evilcraft thing because I just realized we have about 4 minutes left in this episode before it's wrapping up point. And I would hate to, like, really get started in Evilcraft before that. But let's at least look at the book and see what Evilcraft is all about. Because I really don't know this mod that well. I played with it a teensy tiny bit. But that's about it. So it requires Promise of Tenacity 3, which comes from down here. So I don't know if this collecting spirits thing... Huh. Vengeance Ring from Evilcraft. Interesting. That's interesting. I do want to just maybe check this mod out a little bit, because I've never played with it too much. But we need a spike and a blood extractor. The blood extractor is used for collecting blood by simply having it in your inventory when killing a mob, or by shift right-clicking on the ground where the mob took fall damage. Well, that's cool. And then spikes are another thing. So luckily I set up a whole, like, let's automate thing, right? So that's cool. So a blood extractor is made with a few spikes. So hey, what's up? Advancement Mage, Second Age. What is this, Septech? So by having it in my inventory when I kill mobs. So you're saying I do this, and I collect blood. Well, there you go. How cool is that? I believe, and I'm not sure, but I think in earlier versions of Modern Skyblock, Evilcraft was earlier in the tech tree. Because I seem to remember playing with Evilcraft for this mod pack's purposes, but it wasn't like, oh look, you get a little progress bar on the bottom right. Look at that. See it down there? Hey, cool. Another quest complete. Collecting blood. Well, that was nifty. Come back here, sword. So that's nifty. So you wanted me to fill it up? Is that what you wanted? Yeah, look at that. 5,000 blood. Neat. So what we'll do is next episode we'll figure out how to use this blood. And we'll get into what all these things are. Cool? However, for now, it's wrapping up point. So Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll be back next time with, you know, the same cool shenanigans that we usually have. We'll check out Blood Magic, or Evilcraft, that is. We finished up Blood Magic today. As a result of being able to hit the snooze button all day long, I can reduce my stuff and things, like my radiation. So yay. So what'll hopefully happen is we can get back to Mars soon and investigate what's up with all the silliness. So for now, that was my sign off. Take it easy.